let's review how to work through one-step equations. Our 3 steps for these will be step 1, inverse, step 2, both sides, and step 3 would be do math. Okay, using those steps, let's look at this first one. The first one I need to do is remember my goal in one-step equations is to always get my variable or my x alone. I do this by using the inverse or opposite operation. Right here, -3 is being multiplied times x. So my inverse operation would be to divide. So I divide both sides by -3. That would get rid of those, and I would bring down my x. And now I have 24 divided by -3. I know that a positive divided by a negative is a negative, and 24 divided by 3 is 8. So x equals -8. Now let's look here. I have x over -3 equals -15. So first, again, I need to do the inverse operation. Currently it's being divided, so the inverse operation would be multiply. So I'm going to multiply both sides, because that's step 2, times -3. That gets rid of my -3. I have x equals -15 times -3. Well, a negative times a negative equals a positive, and 15 times 3 is 45. Okay, now let's look at this one. X plus 6 equals 19. So again, I start on the side with my x, and I look at my step 1, which is inverse operation. Right now, my 6 is being added, so I need to do the inverse, which is subtract. I subtract 6 on both sides, get rid of that, bring down my x, so it's x equals 19 minus 6 is 13. Now this last one I see a lot of people struggling with. You still have 2 options here. Your goal, again, is to get that variable alone. So you can start with what's next to the y, or the variable. So I'm going to, currently this is positive, and remember I'm trying to get rid of it. So I'm going to subtract 10 on both sides. Now I have -y equals 4. Now, if -y equals 4, that would mean that a positive y equals -4. So essentially what I did was I divided both sides by -1 to get that negative side on this side.